This beaver is amazing. It's not afraid to gnaw right through a full-size tree. It can easily lift the tree with its front paws. But in reality, that full-size tree is just a short section. Here comes an even harder task. Not just knocking down the tree, but cutting it into evenly sized smaller logs. Then, the beavers line up. They use their tails to toss those logs to a designated spot. Beaver Dad watches those busy little beavers and feels really proud inside. But just then, he notices a lazy one snoozing casually behind everyone else. Angry, Beaver Dad immediately wakes him up, then assigns him the task of sawing wood. Yet while Dad is still busy, he finds that the lazy little guy is slacking off again. He's lying on the saw asleep. Beaver Dad flies into a rage, grabs the kid and drags him over to a tree trunk and whacks him hard with his tail. After being hit badly, the young beaver feels increasingly wrong. He immediately decides to run away from home to avoid getting lost. He walks while dropping breadcrumbs. He plans to follow the crumbs back home after playing for a while, but he doesn't notice that those breadcrumbs have long since been eaten by birds as a buffet. By the time the beaver realizes, it's already too late. He's gone a long way, and without the breadcrumb trail, he's totally lost. He cries out in the forest, "Beaver Dad!" He calls for a long time, but there's no response. Worse, a hungry wolf spots him. To catch the beaver, the wolf disguises itself as a forest ranger station. Seeing someone there, the beaver immediately asks for help, saying all his breadcrumbs have been eaten by birds, pleading with the wolf to send him home. After thinking for a moment, the wolf says, "I just found some breadcrumbs on the other side of the forest. That must be the way home for you." Hearing this, the little beaver runs off quickly. Sure enough, it finds breadcrumbs where the wolf said. He thinks he's finally going home, but doesn't realize those breadcrumbs were a trap the old wolf laid on purpose. The moment the beaver reaches the door, the wolf locks it immediately. Sensing something is wrong, the little beaver bolts. The only exit is the window, but the wolf had already moved it. The beaver is knocked unconscious. Then the wolf starts up a machine, puts the beaver inside, planning to turn him into a fur coat. The young beaver is about to die. At the critical moment, a patrolling super mouse finds him, rushes in, and gives the wolf a good beating. With just a light punch, the mouse sends him flying. Finally, the wolf flees in panic. The little beaver is saved. He finally realizes his mistake. The first thing he does when he gets home is get back to work. He swears he'll never be lazy again.